What is up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Excited for another week of Crumbl, another week of destroying the body, getting after it. Super stoked for this lineup, guys. If you have not seen this lineup, absolutely crazy. I think this is by far one of the best they've done in a while. 100%. 100% one of the best ones they've done in a while. So let's take a quick look. Look at this freaking lineup. Absolutely insane. We got brownie batter. I think it's like deep fried ice cream, something like that. Raspberry cheesecake, cinnamon square, regular chocolate chip, and like a pumpkin cinnamon type deal. I don't know exactly the names. I probably should do better at like getting y'all the names. I just know what they're made of and what I'm gonna do with them. We're gonna get into these one by one, give a little bit of thoughts, and at the end give a rating. We'll start getting into this. First one, I just want to kind of get over with because it's just like, it just sounds so crazy to me. But the deep fried ice cream, so it's actually fried ice cream, not deep fried, fried. But let's see, look at that, that's crazy. First bite, here we go. This ain't it. Besides like cinnamon, super bland. Like there's like nothing to this. Nothing about this screams fried ice cream to me. It is just like a plain vanilla cookie with frosting. And like some crunchies on top. Not a big fan. Bring into this guy. Look at this. This right here is the brownie batter. I'm a sucker for brownie batter. Half baked by Ben and Jerry's. That's my shit. They make a peanut butter one now too, if y'all didn't know. To this one. If you guys are into the super gooey cookies, or like something that's not baked all the way through, brownie batter, this is for you. This is pretty crazy. Raspberry cheesecake. This motherfucker thick. She thick. 3 Q's in there. Yeah, I gotta like unwrap the damn thing. Look at this. First, we're chomping into her. I'm just gonna go all in. As always, your discretion is advised. I don't know how easy it is to just make a simple cheesecake. For my bakers, my chefs, my cooks that watch this, if you can just throw in the comments how easy it is to make a cheesecake. Like, could this easily been fucked up or not? Let me know, because that was pretty insane. All right, the cinnamon square, I've been really looking forward to. Like, again, thick. I don't know what's been up with Crumbl's mind, but they've been throwing out some big daddies lately. So we're gonna be going into this one with a spoon. It's still pretty warm, which is really cool. So let's dig in. Heap. Oh yeah. Oh. Recovered. If you guys are a fan of cinnamon rolls, that just, it hits home big time. That is crazy. That frosting is unreal. It's like having a cakier maple, like Long John, maple donut, whatever you're used to. That is insane. A little bit warmed up, would have been nicer, but that is crazy. Now, saving the pumpkin for last, because this has been everybody's #1 all week long. Look at this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. Been hearing incredible reviews on this one all week, so I'm really excited to get into this. And I can see why. So it's a caramel pumpkin cake. Caramel pumpkin cake. You get pumpkin, you get caramel, you get cake. This is fucking spot on. That's killer. Then of course for tomorrow's pre-workout, we have the classic chocolate chunk. Can't ever go wrong, but just not one of those ones you get too excited about. I have a buddy at work He ordered 8 in one night. 8. Of those 8, he only got 2 cookies. One of them being that fucker, the chocolate chip one. He got 4 of those. Certified serial killer. Mark my words. Certified serial killer. All right, time to rank them. Fried ice cream, extremely disappointed. I'm gonna give this one like a 4. There's no fried ice cream to it. There's no special like taste to it. It's just cookie. I'm gonna give this guy, the brownie batter, I'm gonna give him a solid 7. Just a very solid 7. Just again, if you are into a cookie or a brownie that hasn't been cooked all the way, that is just spot on, gooey. Not too out of this world in the sense of like you haven't had it before. So again, classic 7. Cheesecake, I hate to just do the solid numbers, but this week, like, we got solid numbers. So I'm gonna give that, an 8. I'm gonna give that an 8. Cheesecake is a solid 8, because again, I don't know how easy it is to cook. So I don't know how special it is just to make this fucker. But it's got a really good taste. It has the crunch with the base, has the creaminess to the cheesecake, and then the raspberry topping was just insane. With my cinnamon cake, my little cinnamon square, honestly, I'm gonna give that like a 9.2. That's getting a 9.2 for me. That's probably the highest I've given any Crumbl cookie. I mean, granted, it's a cake. That's a 9.2. Just the gooiness to it reminds me of just a freaking home run of a cinnamon roll that you just get on Christmas morning. It's warm, it's gooey, it just knocks it out of the park. So that's a 9.2 for me. The pumpkin caramel cake, really good. I see why people are hyping it up. I don't think it's the number 1 out of all 6 though. I'm gonna drop that down probably to a probably 8.6. Definitely would have liked to see a little bit of like a gooiness to it, and honestly maybe like a little bit more of like a cinnamon. I don't know. You get a hard punch of the caramel, which personally I'm not the biggest fan of, but just my thoughts. So like I said, not gonna be as high as rating as that cinnamon square goes crazy. I'm gonna finish bashing these up, get some protein in for the night. We're gonna see you tomorrow morning. Full upper body day. We're gonna get after. We're gonna get juicy. We're gonna get big. Okay. But drop in the comments, guys, what your favorite cookie was from this past week. Let me know. Like, am I all over the place? Am I wrong with these? Let me know your thoughts. We'll just go from there. But tune in for tomorrow, guys. Let's get juicy. Good morning, y'all. It is Saturday. We're getting after it. We are about to hit this upper body. That's my handsome man, Sean, right there. Super handsome. We are gonna start with some dumbbell chest press. Saw somebody touch the 150s the other day. I've never touched the 150s. I kind of want to touch the 150s. Most I've ever moved over here was the 130s, and I did that for like six or 7. So I think I could squeeze out like 1 or 2 of the 150s. So, kind of the goal. We'll see. I don't know. Fueled up with Crumbl. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna start warming up though. Probably gonna grab the 50s and just work from there. But that's where we're gonna start. All right, like I said, we got 50s. Use the old hips to drive them up. Nice control to start us off. I'm gonna hit 10. 10. Smooth and controlled, especially coming down. Nothing too crazy. Want to hit depth and push. For breathing, one of those things I always want to keep in mind is when I'm going down, I'm sucking in and blowing the weight up. Breathe in, breathe out. Slow and controlled. So I want to make sure I can really feel this in my chest. Activate the triceps. I don't want to have too much of my shoulders into this. That's where you're gonna be able to fuck up your rotator cuff, and we're not looking to do that. And I don't want you guys to do that either. It's really crucial that you take your time. So, do this one more. That was 50s. Let's go up to 80s. 80s. Here we go. Wait. Now we're gonna move up to the hundos, the 100s, the C notes. Let's get them. Boom, baby. All right, y'all, we're officially at that point where you're no longer carrying the weights, you're dropping them and you're rolling them. After you get past like the 110s, you gotta start rolling them. Don't worry about the grip. Don't worry about carrying them suckers everywhere. Pain in the ass. So just did the 115s, going to 130. Roll out, roll out. Very nice. Not too bad. All right, 130s. Didn't feel too bad, so I only did 3. Save a little bit of that juice for the 150s. All the way in the corner, right here. Then some big suckers. Look at that. Hand for comparison. I don't know if that really does help with the comparison, but they big. Nope. That's a big no. That's a big no. That hurt. There we go, baby. Get into the shoulder press. Start getting some shoulder movements in here now. Been focusing a little bit more on my shoulder strength lately. It's something I've neglected for a long time. Not that I didn't do it, just wasn't very consistent with it. You know, it was kind of like here and there. It used to be my favorite day. Wasn't my favorite day for a very long time. So ever since I started to incorporate it, you know, I've been feeling a little bit more confident with like chest workouts. Been able to feel a little bit sturdier up top, if you know what I'm talking about. So it's been good progress. So just gonna stay consistent. And just a friendly reminder, guys, you know, just because a movement, a body part, you know, something isn't your favorite, even cardio, I know, even though it isn't your favorite, don't neglect it. Don't skip out on it. You'd be surprised, but it could be potentially a missing piece to a lot of your success or the goals that you have. So again, your reminder, don't neglect the things you don't like. Yep. All right, now we're gonna do some Arnold presses. Arnold press is a pretty old school move. Don't really see too many people doing this one nowadays. It's always been a favorite of mine. When I very first started working out, like getting really into it about 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, the first thing I started doing was Arnold Schwarzenegger Body Blueprint program from bodybuilding.com. Super OG. And it was mainly push-pull legs. This was one of the movements that I just always loved. Now the trick with it, you want to be able to do the movement all in one. You don't want to do this, And now we start to fuck up some joints. But if we can do it in one smooth movement, super beneficial just for creating some girth on the old body, the old shoulders. Starting to get some shoulder definition. You know, I ain't out here to be the most shredded. Just trying to get big, just trying to get strong. Grew up as a little guy, you know, it's always been a goal. So, not too shabby. Two shabs. All right, let's give it a go. A little slow, but it's all right. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Yep. Last two worked. One full movement. Called myself out in that one. Woo. That was good though. Push it to the limit. That's a big piece though, guys. Can't be afraid to push ourselves. You know, you want to do it as safely as possible, but there's going to be those moments where you lose form. And that's okay. You just don't always want to train with shit form. And be as controlled as possible and, you know, be comfortable with the weight that you're moving. Don't just, you know, grab random shit, you know, see how it feels. Whew, and go from there. Yeah, that took a lot out of me though. I feel good. Probably do one more of those and then do some accessories, some flies, little back / bicep type deal, and then get out of here. Make some food. Shoulders are fried. Fried zucchini. Fried. Just fried. But it feels good. I like it. Putting the Crumbl to the test, baby. Putting that good Crumbl to good use. I can feel the cinnamon square running through the veins of my shoulders right now. Top tier pump. Top tier pump. Here we go, back in it. I like to lean forward a little bit. There we go. So controlled, baby. Here we go. Yeah, okay, two more here. Don't worry, painter. She'll text you back. She'll text you back, bro. Don't worry. She ain't gonna text him back. I'm gonna show you one more workout. Just been showcasing some of my more favorite movements and just things that I regularly have in my workouts. That way for yourselves, you guys can maybe utilize these workouts. You know, take the tips, take the advice. Like, that's really all I want to be for you guys, is, you know, just a resource, someone you can, you know, laugh with, enjoy some cookies with, and get a sick pump with. So I'm gonna show one of my favorite, like, back and bicep movements. It's a pretty solid movement for, you know, hitting both at once if you're taking your time with it and you're going slow and controlled. All right, guys, so for this workout, I have a longer attachment here. You can find one that's not as long, but what you just want is a straight bar. It's something you can get shoulder width on. Okay, so pretty lightweight in terms of what I can use. So I have 80 on the rack. So I'm gonna grab about shoulder length, and I'm gonna come down with the reverse grip here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it a good stretch, and then I'm gonna come into myself there. I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna squeeze. Nice and slow, controlled pull. And when you're pulling, okay, you can start to feel that right here in your biceps, and then you get into here, you feel that in your back. Ooh. Slow and controlled. I feel like I've been pretty burnt out from the powerlifting stuff. I'm not giving up on it, not over with it, but just trying to find, you know, some excitement in the gym again. I know some people call that soft, but I think it's just the reality of it. It's like you're not going to always be super in love with what you do. There's going to be those, you know, off days, off weeks, off months, and you know, it's okay to take your time, but you know, I would say still be consistent with what you want. Still move your body. Like if you're burnt out on powerlifting, do some bodybuilding. You know, if you're burnt out on the bodybuilding, go to the powerlifting. And obviously there's CrossFit, there's training for a Hyrux, there's yoga, there's all those different variations of training. So again, you know, if you are feeling burnt out, there's plenty of different things that you can do, but I encourage you not to just stop moving. Do something. Do something. I don't care. Motion is lotion. body movement or body in motion stays in motion. Like, those are two things I want more people to understand, because just playing a role in your life as you get older, whether you're 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, all into your hundreds, the more you move, the better you're gonna feel. It's gonna feel so much fucking better. Holy shit. So, but yeah, it's just, I feel just trying to gain that passion back, being in the gym more consistently. It's been nice just kind of doing whatever. So, really just doing that. For you guys, you know, throw in the comments, what are your goals right now? Like, what are you working towards? If you guys are struggling with anything, if you guys need some direction, need some advice, follow me on Instagram. We'd love to have a conversation with you there. But I appreciate the support. You know, seeing the growth of the last just 2 weeks of being back active with YouTube has been pretty damn awesome. So appreciate you guys big time for that. But let's wrap up this workout. All right, guys, that's a wrap up today's video. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I really do love the support. Really happy to be back on YouTube. It's been a lot of fun. So if you are taking value away from my posts, whether you know it's the ratings on the Crumbl, it's the fitness advice, life advice, or just the badass workouts, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Much love. Stay juicy. Peace.